Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. I'm Dan Thomas. Here's Ali and Stevie. It's Labor Day here in the US, which Stevie doesn't like.
Why wouldn't I say that?
You've been moaning about Labor Day all day.
Why?
Because people kept saying to you, have a nice Labor Day weekend, and that made you angry.
It doesn't make me.
It was angry, wasn't it?
I find it a little strange.
Why?
Well, it just is.
People just want you to have a good time, Steve.
It's not like Christmas or something like that, a New Year.
But why would someone saying, have a nice Labor Day weekend, annoy you?
It doesn't annoy me. I just find it strange.
Really?
Yeah.
Remind me not to wish you have a good weekend.
Oh, man.
No, don't.
It's so funny. When it's New Year's Eve and we're working, and everyone's like, Happy New Year, Stevie. Stevie goes, doesn't like saying it.
I just feel weird saying it.
Have Stevie or Ali ever played in a match that's been postponed so abruptly, like the Brazil-Argentina game?
No, but at one point we're supposed to play against North Korea in Venezuela. And they lost their luggage, or bags or whatever. And the game was all set and ready to go. Rights have been sold, sponsors and what have you, and they refused to play. And so I remember this because I had to go into the hotel, North Korea, and actually have a conversation. And I walk into this hotel room, and this representatives from their delegation, it's full-on smoking going on, and I'm the only sort of English speaker from our delegation.
Okay.
And I remember, I don't know that I'm supposed to be the person
how come you were suddenly the spokesperson?
who should be negotiating the outcome of this game. Eventually, they played with our second kit, our away uniforms, and we actually played the game, but it was, in order for me to go to their hotel, they had to take me off the team bus on the way to the game. So they stopped the bus on the side of the road, then I got in a sidecar, went to the hotel, negotiated, being able to play the game.
What a diplomat you were back in the day.
Well,
What was North Korea doing in Venezuela?
okay. Those things I do not know. I was there to negotiate, play the game, and we play the game. We ended up playing twice against North Korea.
Was Kim Jong-un playing?
Stevie,
Gab.
I can only tell you that we were there to play, and I happened to help the situation. That's all.
Gab, now that Hazard scored and Bale scored a hat-trick, will we see this form at Real Madrid, or was this an international one-time thing?
Can I just say, between your discussion of Labor Day and North Korea, there's a distinctly political bent to the conversation so far. And I realize Stevie feels he's more management than labor, but anyway, I digress. Bale and Hazard. Bale scored a hat trick against Belarus, 2 penalties and the scuff shot at the end. I don't think Bale's been poor this season. I think it seems like the light goes on, goes off for him. He's fit, he's not fit. It seems like he's fine. Now, whether he's going to be a big part of Real Madrid's plans this year, I don't know, given he has an expiring contract, and I'm not sure how much Ancelotti trusts him. Hazard is a different issue. If we can see the Hazard that we saw against the Czechs, and by the way, that was the least one-sided 3-0 win I think you're ever going to see. Czech Republic had a ton of chances, I thought. Then that is a bonus for Real Madrid. Real Madrid know they're on the hook for Hazard for another couple years, so you might as well try to turn him around, get what you can out of him, keep him fit, and find a way for him to contribute. So out of the two, I would actually probably lean Hazard's way more so than Bale's.
Chances of Argentina winning the World Cup, Ali?
10%.
10%?
Yeah.
Thanks, Don.
Well, you said chance, I said 10%.
One for you, Dan. What state is your cool American accent from? Someone abused me on Twitter today when I tweeted about cricket.
Yes.
So I tweeted about cricket, and they're like, "You know nothing about cricket. You're American."
Oh, you are not.
No, I'm definitely not.
You're definitely not.
No, exactly. Stevie does a good American accent, don't you? You go.
No.
You go. You get all shy. Stevie.
But do you have an American accent?
I probably do. Yeah, I think so.
No, you do to people who are not American.
No. I don't think so. I don't think I would go back to England and they go, oh, you're American.
Well, when I go home, people in my family go, oh, listen to you, your American accent. I'm like, me, you having a laugh? How'd you figure that out?
Well, yes, I know. I don't know if I can figure that out. Stevie, which team looks best ready for World Cup right now?
Brazil.
For Marcotti, will you change your pinned tweet of Vialli's book to promote Frank's book?
Ooh. Well, with all due respect to Frank's book, which Stevie tells me is all about fitness and medicine balls and resistance bands and pommel horses and the like, I'm sure it's a great book, but the reason I pinned Vialli's tweet is that I've written another book with him. I curated this book. I helped translate this book. It's about his journey with pancreatic cancer. So, and I've known him for a very long time, longer than Frank even. So, probably not. No, unless Frank asked me very, very nicely.
What will your next book be about, Gab? Food. You've got to do a food book.
Oh, I probably should. I want to go back to being a restaurant critic.
Did you used to be a restaurant critic, Gab?
I don't know. I do not have. No, I don't. I didn't.
Oh, you could have spun us a great story then.
I don't want to bring up. I don't want to discuss food and restaurants and cuisines too much in Ali's presence, because of course there's a history there. So no, I have no idea what my next book will be. Maybe it'll be about Italy winning the World Cup.
Cab, if you do a food book,
Yes.
I'll do one of your pages on well done steak.
Yes.
What you do is, right, you get the grill at 1,000 degrees, blap it on, and then when it starts to smoke and goes black, turn it over.
Beautiful.
And then do the same process.
There's an image there. Gab on a pommel horse.
Right.
That's nice.
Final question. Stevie, if you played a game of 11 Stevie Nicols at your current fitness level...
Oh, no, it's not good. Not good.
It's not the best. It's not optimal.
Versus, get ready for this, 11 Dan Thomas at his athletic peak.
I'll tell you what I would do. I would make it fair, and 11 of them would have to get blindfolded as well to give you a chance.
But you can't run, Stevie.
You don't have to run. Hold on a second. Have you ever heard the old line about let the ball do the work?
Right.
It's very true, Dan.
Yeah.
If you can keep the ball and control the ball and knock it around, what you do is you have 11 Dan Thomases running around chasing the ball.
But you'll have to
like
move
chickens without a head.
You'll have to move at some stage.
Yeah, but you'll have to move a couple of yards.
Steve, I'm worried about that.
You wouldn't get the ball.
No?
No.
I did hear a rumor, and I don't. Please, you can verify this.
Yes.
That you've been working out.
I think working out is quite...
This is what I heard.
a complimentary term.
Okay.
Because I thought, well, kids are back at school.
Right.
Maybe get my fitness levels back up.
Okay, for this game.
It just means you can run around more.
Yeah, exactly. So I went to like a fitness class thing.
Uh-huh.
I lasted 20 minutes before I walked out. It was one of those, you go rowing, and then you've got to go and do core stuff.
Yeah.
And it just reminded me, I really hate being told what to do.
Oh.
Just hurt my neck there.
Yeah, so I won't be returning.
So you're not working out.
No.
So when are we gonna see you in your physical?
No, I will do, just not.
Hey, it'd be one of them. It'd be living Stevie Nicols against Dan. It'd be like, all right, Dan, come on, get it. Just give you a chance. Blindfolded on one leg as well.
I fancy my chances,
Could be a tight
definitely.
game. Could be a tight game.
Yeah.
I'm straight.
Yeah, of course, Steve. The state of you. Right, that is it.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.